I'm gonna show you something. You see this ingredient right here? Mono Diglycerides. It's in almost every single bread product in Publix, which means that you're eating pork if you eat bread from Publix. Look at it right there. It's in all of these. Bro, I can't eat nothing. But some of these right here actually don't have it. This is the Cuban bread and it's safe. Look, you see the ingredients? This one is good too. The point I'm trying to tell you is that you need to actually read. Oh, wait. Let me show you something else. Okay, now I'm in this section, the hostess. You see that right there, mono and diglyceride? See right here, it says it can be derived from plant sources, including pork. They are not going to tell you if it's actually from plants or pork. More than likely, it will be from pork. And the crazy thing about it is that it's not just bread. It's cakes, it's cookies, it's crackers. Y'all really need to be mindful when y'all start buying a whole bunch of this stuff, especially if you don't eat pork. Chick-fil-A's bread got it. Burger King's bread got it. Wendy's bread got it. The only one that I saw that didn't have it was Five Guys. But it's insane how they're just sneaking pork into all our food. And if you watch this video all the way to the end and put it in the comments, stop sneaking pork in my food. That way I know you watched it, okay? Bye! And make sure you share this with a friend who doesn't eat pork. That way they know. Bye!
Hey, call hello Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Rakak Wadash. Double honor and salutations to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. You Akim and you Aquath, also you children who believe on this word. It's your brother Kalak Harv, GMS Northwest, come back at you with another video. He just saw in the beginning, this definitely from Florida. I know, I remember women like that. You know, she looked crazy, but you know, she, you know, spreading the word on what pork, you know, how pork is monodiglyceride is in everything, you know, pretty much. Your baked goods, we're gonna go through the list. But let me get this real quick. Ezekiel 4:13, and the Lord Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their bread, or eat their defiled bread amongst the Gentiles, whether they will drive them. And let's go into this word. Defiled. Let's see what defiled. That word there is tamah. It says unclean, impure, ethical, and religiously, you know, rituals or of places, and you know, ritual, so like it. But religiously, ethical, and religiously, look, you know, being an Israelite, we don't eat pork, but they're putting it into all the foods, you know, to make it taste good, stay together, whatever the, you know, freshness, whatever what they're doing, they're putting it in all the food. And it vexes you, man, because you don't know what to eat. You don't know what's safe, what's not safe. You know, you got to go around with a list of everything you can't eat every time you pick up something in the store. You know, you try to go in the store for 2 quick things, be in and out, and you're in there for 30 minutes because you're looking at all the labels. You know, it's a constant vexation here in Babylon the Great. You know we're not saved by keeping the law, but, you know, keeping the law to the best of our abilities, this is going to, you know, help us out in the long run, either way. But going back to the bread, you know, impure, their bread, lachum, bread, food, grain, bread, corn, food in general, you know, meat, fruit, loaf, victuals, food, you know, especially grain from bread, you know, so this bread is defiled. It's ethnically and religiously defiled while we're here in Babylon the Great. But we got to continue to be mindful of these things, you know. Monoglyceride, the glyceride pork, can be derived from animal fats, including and are used as emulsifiers and food, but they can also be vegetable derived. If you're avoiding pork or following a vegan diet, check the ingredients list to confirm the source. Monoglyceride and diglycerides, it says, are usually derived from pork unless the label specifically that is source otherwise. 9.9 out of 10 is from pork. For example, butter has monodiglycerides and is kosher, but the cinnamon rolls are not. So let me see what this says on Instagram.
Grocery store. Let's see how many of your favorite items have pork in it. First up are your cinnamon rolls. Can y'all see that? Monoglycerides. If you think you're making a better choice by using this, monoglycerides. Whipped cream. Ready Whip, excuse me. Mono and diglycerides. Pringles. Mono and diglycerides. Pecan spin wheels. Mono and diglycerides. HEB brand cinnamon rolls. Monoglycerides. Cinnamon raisin cinnamon bread. Monoglycerides. Butter bread. Monoglycerides and diglycerides. 100% whole wheat bread. Mono and diglycerides. Carb balance tortillas. Monoglycerides. 100% whole wheat tortillas. Monoglyceride. It's in Spanish, but I know what that is. Ice cream sandwiches. Mono and diglycerides. Hey y'all, so I'm in the grocery store.
So you get, it's in everything, man. It's in everything. You gotta be more watchful, you know? Be more watchful, you know, because we know what the prophecy says about eating pork, right? We know it's in the law, but what's Isaiah 66 and 15 say? I'm going to read till 17. Isaiah 66 and 15, for behold, the Lord, Yahweh, will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebukes with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord, Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, plead with all flesh. And the slain of the Lord shall be many, they that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord. So, you know, we of the understanding, we know to try to avoid this as much as we can, you know. But for the ones that just nilly-willy, especially if you understand, you're going to continue to go after this. You're going to continue to put this stuff in your body. And the Lord going to have to get you for that, you know. He's going to have to get you for that. And this, you see what it says, he's going to come with fire, with a sword. He's going to plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. So many people are going to die, you know, eating this stuff. Because you chose to. You continue to put this shit in your mouth, put this shit in your stomach after the warning is going out. Like I said, we do the best we can to avoid this. But, you know, you can't get out of the way of everything. Foods that may contain pork sometimes in unexpected ways include baked goods due to L-cisterin or gelatin. Gelatin containing products like candy, yogurt, and some cheeses that uses rennet derived from pork stomach. You know, L-cisterin, a dough container or conditioner, is often derived from pork hair. Disgusting. Gelatin used for texture and stability. You know, and this stuff will get you hooked on food, you know, addicted to food because of this shit. Wine, chewing gum, instant soup, cream cheese, chips, juice. You know, it's nothing safe out there. We need the Lord. You know, we need the Lord, because a Christian will tell you in Acts the 10th chapter, because Peter's vision, get up and eat, they'll use that to say that you can eat anything. Or they use Timothy, I think it's 2 Timothy, to say you can eat anything because the Lord blessed it, or with thanksgiving and whatnot. You know, this is false, man. You see what the prophecy says in Isaiah the 66th chapter. You know, you will be burnt with fire for eating the abominations. So, and the Lord is a man that he should not lie. So the Lord is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So these laws ain't done away with, you know. You might, because we're on the grace and you eat something with pork in it, you don't die, you don't get put to death because you're on the grace, because we're not under the law. You know, we're under the grace period. But at the same time, the Lord want to see if you're going to try to at least try to keep his laws as best to your abilities. You know, see where your foot going to step. But yeah, you know, something to watch out for. Instant soups. Wow. You know. What should I avoid with a pork allergy? Bacon, jello, gravy, chips, marshmallow, canned cookies, gelatin, pre-made pie crust. You know, you're not safe. What chocolate has pork in it? Cranberry, dairy milk, hazelnut, and roasted almond bars. Come on, man. Come on, man. We need the Lord. We need the Lord. Like yesterday. You know, we need the Lord. So this was quick, straight to the point. Hope it's edified. Hope you got somebody to keep watch for. Shalom. Hope to see you on the next video, Lord.